What Minilad has done is honestly terrible. So, I have purposely avoided talking about this Minilad situation because situations like this just make me so mad, and I really don't understand how somebody could do this to their own fans. Now, if you don't know what Minilad has done, I'm just gonna go over everything. So, a few months ago, two girls came out with allegations against Minilad. One of these girls was 16 and the other was 17 years old. Basically, they had accused Minilad of sending and receiving inappropriate pictures with these two girls. Now, Minilad knew the entire time that these girls were young, but he continued to message them. He was sending these girls weird messages and asking them for inappropriate photos, and he even tried to meet up with one of these girls. Now, when these allegations first came out, people didn't know what to believe and they were just waiting for Minilad's response. Now, while this was all going on, Minilad's fans just started attacking these girls, saying that they were lying about Minilad. And then Minilad finally responded, and he admits to it. He admits that everything that these girls had said was true. And in this response, he pretty much said that he was going to get help and that he was going to leave the internet. So at that point, it looked like it was over for Minilad. There was just no way he could possibly come back from that. Well, about a couple months later, Minilad actually came back and started making Minecraft videos like nothing had ever happened. And that's when Keemstar made a Twitter video calling out Minilad. He pretty much said that Minilad should not be allowed to come back and just start playing Minecraft, especially after all the things that he did.
A month ago, you get Me Too'd. Multiple girls come out with proof, 100% proof, what you fucking doing, you disgusting fucking little man, okay? And you admitted it, all right? That was a good thing that you did. You admitted it, you took accountability, you took responsibility, you said, yes, I did this. I'm gonna go to a counseling, I'm gonna work on myself, I'm gonna fix myself, all right? But then I noticed a week ago, you uploaded a Minecraft video? No, mother, you don't get to play Minecraft anymore. All right? You don't get to play child games anymore. You've already broken that trust with the entire community.
And then one of Minilad's victims actually came out and made a video talking about how Minilad had manipulated them.
I was manipulated and completely used by Minilad, aka Craig. I felt so terrified. I was just trying to be a good friend. And I thought that's what he thought I was, but all I was a tool. A goddamn tool to keep anybody from knowing who he truly was. I was a way to keep people silent, and I feel so bad for sticking up for him when knowing the shit he has done. In fairness, yes, I was a kid. Kid. Who does that? Who fucking... You have to be some type of evil to use your mental illness to keep people quiet. There were so many times I was so terrified, I almost reached out to some of his friends to talk to him. But I was so afraid he was gonna be mad at me. I was afraid he was gonna do something to himself if I did say something.
Now, this was clear evidence of Minilad manipulating this person, and he did this multiple times. One time, he even said that if they came out with this information, that he would take his own life and his fans would do the same. So he was pretty much pinning all of this onto a 16, 17-year-old fan. And that's when Minilad finally made a video addressing this situation. And in this video, he once again blames his mental health for his actions. And he even tries to debunk points that nobody was even making. He said that he didn't meet up with any of these girls and that nothing was actually physical.
First thing that I wanted to talk about with these allegations is I've never physically met them before, nor have I physically abused anybody across the board. I want to make people aware of that because those are serious allegations and I wanted to put those rumors to bed.
Now, nobody at all was making these claims. The entire time the claims were that he was sending inappropriate pictures to these girls, and he admitted to this. So I really don't understand why he was bringing that up. But even still, he did have the intent to meet up with some of these girls. Even if he didn't actually meet up, that is still illegal, and that is just disgusting and predatory. Now, thankfully, this video was received terribly. Most people were not on Minilad's side, and he lost a lot of subscribers. So it looked like it was finally the end of Minilad. Well, then people started noticing that even after this, Minilad was still uploading videos pretending like nothing had ever happened. And not long after that, this message leaked of Minilad saying that most people don't know and don't care what he did, and brands will keep working with him, and that this will just go away. So it's pretty clear that Minilad isn't actually sorry for his actions, and he just wants this to go away. Now, I just find everything that Minilad has done to be terrible. I don't understand how he can think he could just come back to YouTube after everything he has done. And now, 6 months later, Minilad has finally uploaded a video apologizing. And this apology is just terrible. It's pretty clear that he is not actually sincere with his apology.
The reason I did what I did, and there was even a message where I said this, is because what I said there is true. I did try to end my life at the beginning of 2017. I'm not looking for sympathy. I'm not looking for anything. This is not what this is about. This is telling you guys the reason, and I just want you to understand the headspace that I was in.
So, there he is, once again, blaming his mental health issues for his actions. This is honestly so terrible. That is not how you start off an apology. And he said that he's not looking for sympathy, but why would you say that to your young fan base? Why would you tell them that you wanted to take your own life? This is such clear manipulation. Now, I'm not saying that this isn't true. Maybe he was depressed, maybe he had a bunch of mental health issues, but that does not give him the right to message his fans and try and get inappropriate pictures from his fans. That is just not okay. It doesn't matter if he was the most depressed person on the entire planet. He does not have the right to do that. And this is honestly a disgusting excuse. I don't know why he keeps trying to use this as an excuse. Now, this entire video is just a huge manipulation. Not once does he actually admit what he did. Not once does he even explain what he did. So most of his fans, after watching this video, they had no idea what he was even apologizing for, and they just immediately accepted his apology. And when this video first came out, it had a positive like ratio, and most of the comments were all saying how they forgave Minilad, and this apology was even on trending. And if you guys don't know this, YouTube actually handpicks what is on trending. So somebody at YouTube saw this video and decided, you know what, I'm gonna put this video on trending. I don't understand why YouTube would do that. It just doesn't make any sense.
I also wanted to add in here that a lot of people think that I haven't apologized to these girls. I had to fight my PR team for this, but in my initial apology on Twitter, I said that I would privately message an apology, separate apology to these women. And that's what I did. My PR team said not to message them, but these were my friends. And I thought it was right that they deserved their own private apology. And I'm not going to show the apology. I'm going to blur it out, but I want to show that it's there. It wouldn't be a private apology if I told you guys what was in it. So I hope you can understand the privacy in that matter. I have no ill will against you guys. I want you guys to go out there and I want you to prosper and I want you to live up the exact life that you want to live. I want you to be happy. Because one thing I've learned over this last 6 months is I care about the happiness of my friends. I realize that I let you down, and I hope that life is good to you from here on out.
And then, at the end, he says he finally apologized to his victims, which at this point, it doesn't even matter. This isn't something that you could just simply apologize for. What he did is predatory. What he did is illegal and disgusting. Minilad does not deserve a platform after this. He does not deserve to be a YouTuber. He has lost every right to be a YouTuber. Abusing your fans is probably one of the worst things you could possibly do as a YouTuber. The only possible thing that Minilad can do to make this right, he needs to delete his YouTube channel. He needs to leave the internet forever and never come back, because the internet does not want Minilad here, alright? Minilad is done. Minilad is canceled. This is the one time that I will say this person, Minilad, deserves to be canceled. All right, this guy, he's just terrible. I despise this guy. Like, how could you do something like this? All right, this guy has been manipulating his fans the entire time. He's been lying every step of the way. This should be the end of Minilad because he can't come back from this. There is no possible thing that he can do to make up for his actions. It doesn't matter the reason why he did it, because he did it, and he shouldn't have done it in the first place. So yeah, these are just my thoughts on this entire situation. If you guys have enjoyed, be sure to hit that like button down below and subscribe to the channel.